There is a new archetype in modern politics. This is the leader who governs primarily through a screen, prioritizing polished algorithmic aesthetics over traditional groundwork. Raghav Chadha emerged as a primary case study for this approach, building a digital platform that reached over 14.5 million followers on Instagram. It is a massive footprint, larger than many veteran politicians who have spent decades organizing physical campaigns and walking thousands of miles across the country. This countertracks what happens when that digital foundation suddenly gives way. It shows a youth-led unfollow campaign that erupted without any prior warning. The result was a loss of 2.1 million followers in just 48 hours. The exodus happened at the exact moment Chadha left his original political organization to join the ruling opposition. This crash highlights a growing tension in the digital age. A massive online following provides no inherent immunity when a representative is perceived to have swapped their mandate for viral optics. The transition is documented most clearly not on a smartphone screen, but on the floor of Parliament. This timeline maps his early legislative work. He submitted roughly 120 parliamentary questions, focusing on hard infrastructure, GST, and rural development. His most significant early stance was a 2022 private members bill, demanding a 6-year ban on politicians who switch parties mid-term. Shortly after that bill was introduced, his party entered a period of extreme crisis, facing widespread raids and legal challenges that threatened the organization's core. While other senior leaders within the party were taking the brunt of the legal and political pressure, the legislative record shows Chadha beginning to move away from these high-stakes ideological fights. By mid-2023, the data shows an abrupt shift. The previous focus on hard infrastructure almost entirely disappears. In their place, Chadha focused on highly specific, consumer-centric topics: mobile data packs, gig worker conditions, and the cost of airport samosas. These topics are essentially consequence-free. They provide perfect material for highly edited social media reels without ever challenging the underlying power structures of the state. While his colleagues fought existential battles over election fraud, Chadha was notably absent from key votes, including a motion to impeach the chief election commissioner. These consumer-focused queries often mirrored specific policy changes already in the central government's pipeline. By championing issues the government was already moving toward, like mobile recharge regulations, Chadha could appear active while avoiding direct friction with leadership. This pivot allowed him to maintain a sanitized influencer brand, keeping him insulated even as his peers faced domestic legal struggles. He had effectively re-engineered the job of a representative, using the role of an influencer to orchestrate a frictionless political exit. The exit was finalized when he officially defected to the very party he had spent years characterizing as uneducated goons. In doing so, he directly contradicted the spirit of the anti-defection bill he had championed just 2 years earlier. The resulting drop-off exposes a key difference between an aesthetic online audience and a dense, ideologically grounded political base. Even the massive resources of his new organization haven't stepped in. Despite their vast digital network, they have not moved to stabilize his plummeting follower count. This stands in contrast to leaders who earn their mandate through physical friction, building a base by confronting power rather than navigating around it. When a politician trades core ideological fights for stress-free aesthetics, they risk losing both their institutional backing and the respect of the people who originally empowered them. A digital following may offer the illusion of influence, but when the stakes become real, voters demand accountability. Follower counts are politically bankrupt without the weight of actual leadership.